Can I get a fit check? Did I throw on that Tony? That Mr. Stark? No, I threw on that Pony, that Polo Black. JP, how am I smelling right now? Let's be honest. Your mother actually bought me that Polo Black over 10 years ago. I still have it. Um, that's one of the first colognes I ever got. Um, this is episode 2. I am Googie. That is
JP.
And this is the JP and Googie podcast. Episode 2, and we're going to call this one Randomness. I need the randomness to pop up here when the time comes. So in this episode, we are going to ask each other 5 random questions. We don't know what these questions are. Anything goes. I'm going to pass the mic off to her, and we're going to start this thing up.
So my first question is, if you could meet any singer, or not any singer, any celebrity, who would you meet?
That's an amazing question. Tough question. If I can meet 2 celebrities right now, it would be Aaron Judge, captain of the New York Yankees. Listen, I don't care that you dropped that ball in the 5th inning of the World Series. That is the current MVP, everybody's favorite Yankee. Um, Thank you, bro, for being probably the greatest Yankee of this generation. Nothing but love for you, bro. Can't wait to watch next season. And Juan Soto. We're not gonna talk about Juan Soto. Juan Soto, you know I got issues with you, bro. Um, and the second person would be my favorite country artist of all time, Sam Hunt. I listened to Sam Hunt. I listened to him this morning. I know every Sam Hunt song. Me and your mother, we went to go see him at the amphitheater last summer. Man, the greatest country artist of all time. Love Between the Pines, Montevello, Southside. Southside is my favorite country album of all time. And thank you for being so vulnerable. You know, as a man, they teach us to always be strong and keep your feelings on the inside. But man, those lyrics, the best country artist, best writer of all time in country music. Yeah, those would be my two celebrities that I would meet.
I thought Shabuzi was your favorite.
Shabuzi.
He's probably crying right now because he's not your favorite. He's so hurt.
Yo, Shabuzi. I love Shabuzi, man. We went to go see him this summer at Speedy Fest. I've never been so excited to go to a concert. It was Sam Hunt and Shabuzi for me. I mean, my 2 favorite concerts of all time. And we were in the front row, and I was the only guy there who knew every Shabuzi lyric. And we had an amazing time. So now we're about to ask the riveting questions. Put her on the spot. Who makes the better pizza? Is it Rossi's or Nurchi's?
That's hard only because Rossi's, like, my go-to is always chicken cordon bleu, and I love it because they make it amazing every time. But Nurchi's, I've like had more flavors. Like, my favorite's bacon and ricotta. You know, I just love it. So I guess like I would say Nurchi's only because I've had more of it and they make it really good every time. While Rossi's, I've only had one flavor, so I don't really like know if they make all the other flavors good like Nurchi's does.
Listen, I'm gonna start it off like this. We're doing super shout outs from the jump. Super shout outs. We're skipping the regular shout out, going to super shout outs. I want to send a super shout out to Johnson City Rossi's. I mean, the sheets are ridiculous.
Love it.
Chicken cordon bleu is one of the best slices in the area. I put that up against anything. I put that up against any slice in New York City. Yeah, you heard me. I can say that. I grew up there. Nurchi's wing bacon ranch. You guys got American provolone. You're like, what is this burnt slice? How is this good? Listen, change the game for me. Way better than the regular cheese slice. American provolone. Try that. Super shout out to Endicott Nurcheese. Super shout out to Johnson City Rossi's. Man, keep doing your thing. Second question.
Okay, my second question is: would you survive an apocalypse?
Would I survive the zombie apocalypse?
Yeah,
Or
just
the
any.
or the alien apocalypse? What are those orbs in the sky? Are those aliens? Let's go with the zombie apocalypse. Listen, in my head, I think I would do amazing. Um,
Right, right.
but let's be honest, right? When starvation hits and we ate the dog, listen, we were starving. The dog had to go first. They gonna start looking at me. They call me Googie, right? Little Googie. They ain't nothing little about me. They gonna be looking at me like I'm a buffet. The whole team's gonna want to eat me. Uh, I'm gonna have to leave camp. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go on the run and be the one man band. Yeah, I think they're gonna be looking at me with temptation in their eyes,
Right.
and I don't like it. I don't like the thought of my gang wanting to eat me. So
But
I
listen.
might not make it after year two.
You're light on your feet.
Listen, I'm light on my feet. I might gotta be swift on my feet though too. You know, I gotta read the room. You know, because there's an elephant in the room. Is there an elephant in the room? Nah, listen, don't eat me, man. You know, try to keep me alive. Somebody's got to bring the entertainment. All right, so let's go with my second question. My second question is Taylor Swift overrated?
So you're not gonna like my opinion because um he will definitely disagree. Um so it is kind of a hard question because like she does have like lots of classics and stuff that like everyone knows. Literally like everyone in the world, and like she has made some pretty good songs if I'm being honest, but to me she's slightly just the tiniest bit overrated because I don't want to pay $1,000 for one concert ticket. Like, girl, bye. Way too expensive. I'm not made out of money. Okay. Uh, so she does make good songs, but I don't think she's good enough to pay $1,000. I'm sorry. That's just my truth.
Send all the hate in the comment section to her. I didn't say it. All my Swifties out there, you already know how we do. Um, I think she's one of the greatest artists of all time. On our long road trips, I will play my Taylor Swift playlist back to back to back to prove to her that she's a genius. We got the flamingo in the back. Don't forget that. You know what I mean? The guitar in the
Palm
back.
tree.
The I said flamingo palm
Flamingo.
tree. That's not even close to being a palm tree. You got the palm tree in the back, not a flamingo. And love T Swift, one of the greatest artists of all time. Endless bangers. She could do a concert of 20 songs, still got another like 40 there to perform. And yeah, send the hate to her, not me, Swifties. So your next question.
Okay, my next question is, let's see. If you could pick any superpower, which one would you have?
So if I could be, listen, let's change the question. If I could be any superhero, who would it be?
Boy, bye.
And it's funny that she would bring that up because did I throw on the flannel to follow the Wolverine theme? Listen, this is my guy, man. Ever since I was a little boy, this is everything that I wanted to be. This is who I embody as a man. Um, what does this smell like? Did I shower with this? Of course. You know I'm smelling phenomenal. Cypress, juniper, and something else. I don't
Whatever
know.
that means.
I don't know what that is, but listen, I'm smelling good. I'm smelling woodsy. I'm smelling like if I just walked in the woods and smoked a cigar and I'm smelling like a man. I be walking out saying, I smell like a man.
Manly.
Smelling super manly. All right. Wolverine is the embodiment of um, having your flaws. He'll never beat Magneto. Um, but the dedication, the drive, the willingness to never give up, the willingness to be an amazing leader of a team, and nothing can stop him. Just when people think he's down and out, he's got a drinking problem, that doesn't stop him. Always there for his teammates, and will always fight to the death. So that's those are things that I've always wanted to be, and that's how I try to live my life. So yeah, I would be Wolverine every single time. Also, same thing. I would choose Vegeta as well. That's who I want to be as a man.
He
Um,
wants him as his phone case.
I want him as my phone case as a 36-year-old. I don't care what anybody says. I will walk around with it. If you got an issue with that, come see me or don't get seen. Catch me outside. How about that? And yeah, let's go to the next question. This is question number 3, baby.
Uh-oh.
Do we have the smelliest dog of all time?
Now, is that even a question?
That's a question on my list.
Yes, we do. She stinks. We have to give her a bath every single week. I'm the one who has to dry her. I'm the one that has to do all this work because she feels the need to stink up the whole entire house. The blankets stink. The couch stinks. Their bed stinks. Her bed stinks. Everything stinks because of her. So
I want to send super. We're doing super shout outs today, baby. No regulars. Super shout out to
I
Marlo
love her.
Marzipan, aka
Stinky.
aka the smelliest pit bull Boston Terrier of all time. Absolute sweetheart. Knew that from day one.
Should we put up a picture of her?
That's why we adopted her. I mean, I knew from the second I met her that she was an amazing dog. So shout out to all the pit bulls, man. They get a bad rap. It's not true. It's how you raise your dogs. It's how you love your dogs. It's how you treat your dogs. So probably the nicest dog I ever met in my life. And we adopted her as she was a big girl when we adopted her. So
Mm.
next question.
Okay. If you, okay, imagine if you were a time traveler. What era would you travel to, and what would you do if you were there? Long question.
Take me back to the
I
90s.
knew you were gonna say that.
I'm a 90s guy. I would say before the internet era, anytime. Sometimes, you could get lost in this. There's people, everybody has an opinion, everybody has something to say, and everybody's looking for attention. Um, I would go back to simpler times. I would go back to where your focus was just being a man, providing for your family, and not having back to where we appreciated things, because when you have the internet, everything is like that. Back to I miss the times where you'd have to wait 1 week to watch an episode of a TV show and you'd be excited for it. And now we can binge it. Having to go to the store to buy the product, hoping that they had it in stock, hoping that they had it. I miss renting movies at Blockbuster. I miss
Rest in peace.
I miss the little things in life. Now everything is so quick. It's I need it now. I need it now. I need it now. That takes away the ability uh to appreciate things. So, what was the second part of the question?
What would you do if you were there?
What would I do?
Yeah.
I would just live life. You know what I mean? Just do what I do now. Be the same person who I am today, and just try to find my way. Just try to be the best person that I could be, and treat everybody with passion. Treat everybody. Give everybody love. Be everybody's friend. Just be a good person. Next question. What is it like having me as a father?
Um, I don't know. It's there's a lot of times where he's very annoying and he makes fun of me all the time and embarrasses me in front of my whole entire family a lot. But like he's taught me very good lessons, like things to apply to my life, like things about like don't care what other people think, be yourself, like things like that. So he has been both a bad and good influence on me because even though he's not the most mature father, he's a very good one. I wouldn't trade him for the world.
Yeah. The truth is that I'm a little kid at heart. I'm a little boy still on the inside. I just got to do manly things. I try not to let the world bitter me. I try to have fun, be entertaining, crack jokes. And yeah, oh, I forgot. Her favorite Taylor Swift song was "Now We Got Bad Blood." We used to be mad love. Let's take a look what you done, 'cause baby, now we got bad blood. Hey, now we got prime. Okay, next question. Is this the fifth question or the fourth question? Oh, this is. Oh, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, it's your
I just
turn.
asked one.
What was it?
Oh wait, never mind. Never
Yeah.
mind. Uh, what is your favorite childhood memory?
Ooh. Favorite childhood memory? Oh man, so many. It would definitely be one of them is playing baseball as a kid. I was a starting catcher from like the age of 7, and I used to love playing baseball. We won World Series. I used to play for St. Mary Gate of Heaven. So shout out to Johnny Diaz. Shout out to Edwin Roman. Shout out to Lilo. Shout out to John Jay. Shout out to just all the guys, man. And it was amazing time playing baseball with you guys. We had a lot of fun. Shout out to all the coaches, and that's just playing baseball with those guys, winning. Um, I would tell you the story that the first time we went to the World Series, I cried.
Really?
Yeah, I cried. Because we had a stacked lineup. We had all the Puerto Ricans, all the Dominicans. You know what I mean? It's Queens, baby. Like you know what it is. And nobody could beat us. We were beating teams 25-5, just smacking them, right? And it was an age range of like probably like I don't know 10 to 13 or something. And they had older kids and stuff. So at that point, even us younger kids like me, Johnny, they were just better than us at that point. And coach batted me eighth, right? And what he told me was it was it was the second cleanup, and I wanted to be cleanup so bad. I wanted to be higher in the lineup, and I cried. And it wasn't anything that I did. It wasn't me being good enough. It just wasn't my time yet. So next year after that, I was cleanup. All the other kids left, and it was my turn. And yeah, we just kept winning, and I'll never forget those times. So that's one of my favorite times as a kid.
Is this your fifth?
This is my fifth question. It's gonna be a two-parter, guys. We're gonna do another one of these. We're gonna give you another gem, and yeah, let's keep it rolling. Ooh, look at this one. Don't name no names. All right, listen. Don't.
What? Oh
All right,
no.
don't sit. Listen, putting her on the spot right now, the hot spot right now. Shout out to all my Spartans. What is your least favorite subject in school?
Uh, can I count like anything besides like the four subjects like English, math?
Next question.
No, PE.
Tell me more.
Listen, like I've never really liked the pacer test and stuff and running in front of everybody in dodgeball where everyone's flinging balls at each other 100,000 miles per hour. Like I've gotten hit in the head with a ball like at least 100 times in my life from PE and from anywhere else, and like You know, I like it when we do like fun things, like we just chill and like have free days. But like when you're in a class with no friends and like you're doing like the most boring units, like it's just not it. Like younger me probably would have said science, but since I have a good science teacher, Mr. Ryan, I love you. Uh, I wouldn't say that now, but yeah, PE has always been my least favorite ever since I started school. So
Yeah, I want to send a super shout out to Paconi Burkhart. I want to send a shout out to who's the chorus teacher?
Mr. Gardner.
Mr. Gardner, my guy. You know I saw you
I'm
gave
having
you that
acorns.
fist bump. Who?
I'm having acorns.
Listen, shout out to all the Spartans, all the ME teachers, man. You guys do an amazing job. Thank you for all the things you do for our children.
Also, no hate to Miss Anastos. You're nice, by the way. I just don't like the subject, okay? No hate to you. Or Mr. Moore.
Shout out to Mr. Christ. Miss
I'm kidding.
Shout out to all the PE teachers. PE is a class, man. It is a subject. I don't care what anybody says. It holds just as much weight as every other.
You literally
other
told me
class.
that it should be an optional class.
Okay, you know what I mean? All my Spartans, I want to send a super shout out to Hannah Montana.
We love you.
Creepypasta.
If you're saying this, I don't know if you are.
Bella the Haitian Queen.
We love you.
Love you, girl. You have the final question.
My last question. If you were the president, what would be the first law you make? And it can be as ridiculous as you want.
All right, listen. Do not. No hate. All right. No political debating. Like we're not doing that. All right.
Okay, here we go.
All right. No hate. If I could make a law, you said, what would it be?
Any law, anything you want.
Oh man, that's tough. A law.
Don't say anything controversial, please.
If I could make a law, what would it be?
Anything.
Listen, we gotta drop the New York State taxes a little bit. 8%, 8.5% is too much.
Period.
I like spending money. I started a podcast in 2 days. Got all the equipment running.
Spent like $10,000 on baseball cards.
Got a baseball card collection. Let's not talk about that yet. Quite yet. We'll get into that. I wish the taxes were less in New York. Besides that, I'm gonna keep it the way it is, man. I think the people, right, who are in power, you know what I mean. They're doing the best that they can do, I guess. So with that being said, I gotta focus on what's in front of me, and I'm gonna leave New York the way it is, and keep it pushing. But yeah, lower taxes, and yeah. All right, guys, this is.
Listen, for me, I would make sure kids have no homework and not as much school. That's my law.
When I tell her this all the time. When I was in school, right, I went to 62. They give us so much homework after school, we didn't finish until about 8, 9 o'clock. Then we had to go the next day. So I think nowadays they try to focus on kids' mental health, not overwhelming them. Yeah, they do. They give you guys less homework than we got. They actually care about your feelings. They didn't care about our feelings when we went to. They were like, "Listen, go to school." And anytime we got in trouble, they were like, "Listen, we're throwing you in the chokey. You ever been in the chokey before?" Matilda, you ever watch Matilda throw you in the chokey?
Oh no.
That's what they did in '62. But yeah, you guys are doing a way better job now. She tells me, they do surveys on kids' feelings, and what they're going through. They give them access for counseling, people to talk to, all those things. So yeah, they've made amazing progress in today's era, and I think it's all for the better. So we're signing out, guys. This is episode 2, Randomness. She is
JP.
I am Googie, and this is the JP and Googie podcast. Signing out, guys, man. Much love.
Peace.